Go ahead. Hi, this is Bennett Forrest of the Rotary Club of West Hartford, and I'm here right in West Hartford with local children's book author Daniel Howell. And today, the Rotary Club is making a big donation on behalf of the community. And before we get to the check presentation, Daniel, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Before GoodNight series and just a little bit about the background of this book?
Okay, thank you so much, Bennett. Thank you for having us here today. The mayor for being here today, Ms. Sherry Cantor, to the Rotary Club, thank you so much for the support. Bennett, for thinking of us. To tell you a little bit about Before GoodNight, the 4 Bs, it started when I was failing as a dad in the midst of COVID. To be plain about it, the door slammed, and on one side, there were people who were sad. On the other side, there were people who were sad. I had to transcend that moment, and the way I did that was coming up with a system called the 4 Bs. Bath, brush, book, bed. It's the 4B bedtime routine, and as a result, we were able to transition our not so good nights into good nights, and that's when the book was born.
Awesome. And so part of what you do is not just selling the books, but also interacting with disadvantaged students throughout the Greater Hartford and Waterbury area. So tell us a little bit about the program that you used alongside the books.
Well, that's really awesome. Thank you for highlighting that. So as a result of the book, I created a concept called the B economy. You being the best of you, me being the best of me. It's a version of early learning where we focus on the who we are, not the what we are. And as a result, I had the opportunity to go out to Waterbury and start a youth program. It's called the B economy, where K through 5 learners right now, K through 2, engage in being community. And if you don't realize at this point, everything's a reoccurring theme of being. Because I believe that beehives represent the greatest sense of my 5 C's: curiosity, communication, connection, cooperation, collaboration, and compassion for community. And that's what I based the program and the engagement that I do with K through 5 learners and their families.
Great, thank you for that. So part of the funds for our donation are going to be used to purchase books, but also you're going to be taking those books and going to the schools for this program. So we're really happy that we could support you monetarily for that. So we're going to bring in the big check now because I also want to introduce my daughter Jillian. So we're donating $299.50. And the way we raise this money is the Rotary Club of West Hartford has been doing a book drive for the past 11 years. And for this book drive, we did something really special where we incorporated a live event. We had a Bowling for Books event back in December, and the idea was to not only have book donations, but also raise money to buy new books, which is what we're doing here. And so we had the event in December. There was about 80 bowlers there. We had a really good time. And overall, we raised about $5,000 to donate. And a big part of that event was my daughter Jillian here, and for her upcoming bat mitzvah project, which is a service project that you do when you become a bat mitzvah in the Jewish religion. You do a service project, and so we collaborated on it. And to be perfectly honest, Jillian probably did more work than I did. She's amazing. She's not just a figurehead, right? She really did a lot of work with designing the flyers, organizing. She raised over $1,500 just by her calling friends and family. So Jillian's a big part of this. We did it together. It was a really good moment. So I want to give her credit. Do you want to say anything?
Yeah, thanks for all my friends and family who donated to the cause. And yeah.
Great. All right, we had a great time, and before we let you go, we're going to just have a word. We want to thank Mayor Cantor for being here, and if you could just send us off with a couple words, we'd appreciate it.
Thank you, Bennett, and thank you, Daniel, for the work that you do. I knew you were inspiring, and when I met your 3 beautiful sons, and I'm really, really moved by the work that you do, and I know it changes lives. So thank you so much. I'm excited to share this with my grandchildren. And thank you, Jillian, for taking such an initiative and doing such a great job on the bowling event. It was amazing, and really worked out to support such a good cause. And that's what Rotary is. It's actually, you have fun, but you do things that support the community. I actually am the mayor of West Hartford. I'm also a West Hartford Rotarian, and I'm so grateful for the work that Rotary does to support literacy throughout the town and actually throughout part of the state. So we're really, really grateful to the work of our volunteers making our community better.
All right, thank you. And I think we're done. Any last words?
Thank you to the Rotary. Thank you to West Hartford Community Public Schools, Jillian, and the Forrest family. Thank you for inspiring the book, The 3Ds, Dominic, Darius, Dorian, and Amelia. We're so grateful. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, West Hartford.
We have words too.
What are your words?
Thank you for buying our books. We love to hear you read them, and we hope you have a great day.
That was great.
Thanks for being awesome.
Anyone else? No? Okay. All right. That's it for now. Signing off from West Hartford. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.